Fletcher ready for the tag. Roddy's corner, no one to be seen.
You're right, no one at all. Roddy has no one to tag in and gets hit with a Gum and Gary that time from the outside. Here comes Fletcher, and he quickly tags in Rocky. Look at this.
How do you not love Roderick Strong? I mean, what an athlete.
What an athlete, but right now that athlete is getting dumped on his head. Perfect cohesion here, Don, between your guys.
Oh my God, now that was a great move right there. Shivani, what do they call that?
1, 2. A 2 count.
Not the jackal drive. We were waiting for that. What was there? No kicks out of it, brother. Kyle Fletcher now. He's just picking his spots. He wants to torture Adam Cole.
And he's become the leader of this 3-man team here.
Of course he is. He's Kyle Fletcher. He's the protostar.
They're calling the spots here, telling the guys, go get him. Oh, foot up from Roddy. Another one. And here goes Fletcher. Down to the floor he goes. Tag is made. And here comes the TNT champion. Right now, Adam Cole taking care of 2 men. Big pump kick.
Great pump kick.
Another one. Rock the head of Trent Beretta. Pick up.
Oh!
Into that neck breaker.
Cole, of course, spent a majority of the match on the apron, relatively fresh here.
Smart move by him because he's got a pretty big match coming up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that is smart move. I agree. Fans erupt as Adam Cole wants Kyle Fletcher. Look at the face of the TNT champ. Fletcher tags himself in.
Here we go.
An admirable decision by Fletcher, less than 48 hours away from a win.
And now you've seen them go at it. These 2 men will fight on Saturday afternoon. The big, long fight. And another one this time from Cole. Half and half suplex. Cole in the corner looking to be in trouble. Here goes Fletcher.
Oh!
Cole lured him in.
Sorry, guys.
He wants to get him for a Panama Sunrise. There it is.
Beautiful.
He got him. 2, 1, 2. Just in the nick of time, Fletcher gets out. And now looks like they're lowering the boom here.
What it would do to Fletcher's psyche.
Oh, good God. He got wiped out. Fletcher with a lariat's tag. Trent Beretta's in. And now they got to check on the champion.
Trent and Rocky are tremendous spot pickers. I love it.
Oh, but wait a second.
Trying for the strong 0, maybe? Nope.
Now it's almost going to be a 3-on-1.
That's what it is. Here goes Rocky Romero.
Uh-oh.
Picked up.
Rocky laying on his knees. Oh, no. Walk right into that.
And comes. Oh, there it is from the champion. 1, 2, 3.
Paragon, baby!
As I said, less than 48 hours away from All In. Starting at 3 p.m. Eastern. The TNT champion with a victory builds some momentum and some confidence as he looks ahead to his TNT title.
I'll be right back, y'all. Well, hold up. Something about to happen.
Kyle Fletcher, the protostar.
Fletcher's, as you can see, crawling back in the ring. Adam Cole. One step ahead. Callis screaming on the sideline here. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't take the bait.
You know what? Don is right here. Don't take the bait. Just walk away from it. The fight is coming up on Saturday. And it will be for the TNT Championship. These 2 men will battle.
Didn't get to watch Dynamite last night, so we're watching Collision tonight. I'll try to watch Dynamite before the weekend, just so I know what's going on. Tomorrow, I'll probably do some predictions for this weekend, just depending on when I get home. As y'all should know, if you guys are new to the chat, I am in the middle of building a house, so You know, streams have been kind of, you know, lacking. We'll be right back.
For nearly a year, we have been testing people. We have been pushing people. Frankly, most of them have failed the test. Turns out this isn't the job they really want. This is the greatest sport in the world, and it's the toughest sport in the world. And they don't have the stomach to endure. We can scour the globe for people who have it in their guts, in their soul. We don't know any other way. There's a few of them out there. I know them when I see them.
Shibata-san, you taught me about fighting spirit, how to show it to the world, how to fight with all your heart. But you go out there and you hang out with Samoa Joe and Will Hobbs and you just collect a paycheck. Now you don't have a single ounce of fighting spirit left.
Hobbs, you have beaten me, battered me, bruised me. But I will continue to move forward because that is nothing compared to what the Death Riders have done to me to make me stronger. We don't go out there and we don't beg because beggars are not warriors. Warriors do not beg.
They are pathetic. They are weak. They are brittle. And they are all...
You want to be in this business? We can't pretend your way into it. We can't buy your way into it. You can't glad hand and kiss ass your way into it. You want to be the real thing? You gotta be all in. Or all out.
Well, and now we got some incredible footage from Hangman and Page after the program last night as well. The Texas match is coming up this Saturday afternoon, live on pay-per-view. Moxley, Hangman and Page for the biggest prize. Plus, for the World Trio Championship, the odds will defend against members of the Death Riders. Take a look at that game kid, Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli. In addition, we have the men's casino gauntlet match. We know that Mark Briscoe is number one. If Dan is number two, we know that Mystico could get in that as well. Speaking of that, here's a taking by Taz on Lake Mystica.
Let's take a close, detailed look at Mystico's armbar, La Mystica. As you see, Mystico transitions from a very impressive spinning head scissors into a full sit-up in midair. This takes major core strength and body control. As he sits up, Mystico then flattens out the man into a Uge Ishii Wakigatami, the authentic name in the sport of judo. Known to pro wrestling fans as a Fujiwara armbar, La Mystica is one of the many reasons why Mystico is a force to be reckoned with.
Hooah.
I'm Holly Cameron, and I'm fresh all over.
Woo! Too sweet.
You eat an eye drink.
King of Wolfpack, how you doing? How you doing? Too sweet.
With its alpha-lipoic acid, L-arginine, and B vitamins. Unlock the eye drink power of mind. Available now at iDrink.com and Amazon. You'll never press again.
Prime Day is here with great deals on whatever you're getting into next.
Ugh.
What's the move?
How we doing, y'all? Good, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. Watching Collision tonight. Didn't get to see Dynamite last night because I was building a house. Still in the process of that. Just got our floors done and I'm just ready to move so I can set up my new streaming room and yeah, just go from there. Other than that, just ready for the weekend so we can watch some All In, watch some really good wrestling. Need to get back to some gaming this weekend. Yeah, it is nice. It's just it's a long process. A long ass process. Hooah. Might be going to Collision in August. Bro, have a good ass time. I would definitely go. If you got the chance to go see them. Because their live experiences, they're fucking great. You know, you get matches before the actual show starts. You get matches after the show's over. You got Justin Roberts just fucking hyping up the crowd all the damn time. Like, it's awesome. If the card is good. Hopefully the card will be good. Even so, I mean, if you can at least... If you could see like let's say Jay White if he's back, because I got to see him live. He's fucking awesome. A Jay White, a fucking Christian Cage live would be awesome. Edge, if Edge is there. Like, just go for the experience, because, you know, you always think about it. Yeah, like I said, there's nothing like a live experience when it comes to wrestling. I was at Dynamite 250 when MJF and Will Ospreay went a whole fucking hour, and the crowd, we couldn't believe it, dude. Like, we just could not believe that they brought us that. Like, it was crazy. And then seeing Swerve, seeing John Moxley, Hangman Adam Page, Mercedes, Okada. Dude, I got to see Okada in my lifetime. That was fucking crazy. It was great. I got to see Ishii, Shibata. Like, it was a good fucking time. You know, the next time they come close to me, I'm definitely going. I got to scissor Max Caster the last time we went with those scissors back there. Where are they? Yeah, man, like I said, anytime you get the chance to go to a wrestling event, even in WWE, go. You know, I'm upset I'm never going to get to see John Cena in real life. Yeah, I appreciate you showing up, Wolf. You have yourself a great night as well. Scorpio Sky still doing the finger snap, huh? Mystico! Puto con! Ja, 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 ja. Whoa. Anybody has tried these sipping creams? Come on. There we go. These things are fucking awesome, man. These little fucking shots. I got birthday cake right here, but before I do that, I need a hit. It's Mercedes' boyfriend, the Beast Mortos. Oh, Beast Mortos tried to go after Mystico right there, and he failed. Mystico was ready. Whoa. He slipped up a little bit right there, y'all. We saw it. We saw it. Oh! Toss that motherfucker. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful suicide dive, but it did not knock him over. Mortos is still on his feet. Mystico gonna go for another one. I see a mother and her daughter up there walking in the, what is it, the hallway? What's it called? The corridor? That's what it is. You got him that time. Damn! Yo, how the fuck is Mortis faster than Mystico? Like, Mystico just seems sluggish out there. Mortos is on his fucking game, bro. It's a big motherfucker.
Any questions?
How did you become the Capital One Bank guy?
You mind?
Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't mean to turn it off.
I've always been passionate about no fees or minimums on checking accounts.
How do I get your job?
Hard work.
How do I get you a job? Ugh. Can't stand these commercials.
Guacamole? Is this for real?
It is for real, yes. Nothing is frozen. Everything is made fresh every day. If you see an open kitchen, you gotta trust it. It's as real as it gets.
What you see is what you get.
Exactly.
It's so stupid. That's good stuff.
Able to get the pinfall though, too much momentum.
Springs off. Tierra's takedown. Let's see what Mystico has in store now. Up on top. Oh, he's got caught here by the Beast. No, it was not. That was beautiful, Nigel. You are right.
But will he have the opportunity to get La Mystica? Cross arm breaker.
Lucha here. Springboard. Back elbow. Cover.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with Mystico, but
Still the big guy got out of it.
he wrestles like he's in quicksand. Unnecessary.
Tomorrow, certainly the more bodies
I can't wait to live in a fucking small ass town away from all that shit.
Briscoe and Jam, we know we're in the men's casino gauntlet on Saturday afternoon. Will Mystico's number be called before the match ends?
Damn.
Find out. What about this week? Here's a cover. 1, 2. Immediately following this telecast, join us for the countdown all in right here on
I'll be right back, y'all.
The ROH Supercard of Honor is tomorrow at Esports Stadium, and it's live. You can join us. Esportos got out and then join us for pregame show 0 hour 1 o'clock Eastern, followed by All in Texas 3 o'clock 2 Central. The big pay-per-view coming up Saturday afternoon. Eddie Martinez checking in with both men right now.
a huge week of action. Attempted one time to get La Mystica, but instead got dumped on his face. Mystico, if he gets a second opportunity, has got to take it.
Headbutt by Esportos. Again, like I said, we got fans from all over the world. Fans from Dubai have come in. And there's that big Samoan drop and a cover. 1, 2. The 2 count.
A lot of mustard for Pico de Gallo on that kick out.
And I don't know if Porto's trying to find himself up or he's frustrated or not. Count the man.
Yeah, Porter shouldn't be frustrated. He has got one of the true legends of Lucha Libre. Split seconds away from defeat. Hold on.
Hell of a match pickup. Oh, into
release Mino's hook, set any kind of submission.
Pick up again.
Oh,
Good counter that time by.
escape, but didn't get all of it.
You're right. 1, 2, and big guy rumbles out of that.
Minos did a great job getting his knees down to protect himself.
And the ropes.
Oh, couldn't protect himself then.
It's amazing what Mystico can do in midair. You have to improvise, really, don't you?
Here's the adaptability. Moves so quickly once he gets into the air.
Overhead slap, front shot. And now they go back and forth. The right, as you can hear from Mystico, he's fired up. Knee. Thrust kick. It's the ropes. Back and forth they go.
Whoa.
Unbelievable.
Version of the Canadian destroyer, but with the legs to the side.
Right?
Seemingly just as effective. But both Mystico and Mortis down now. Decision hanging in the balance.
And you see the referee kicking with both men. This match has been a heavy-hitting match, but also a match with a lot of quickness, a lot of back and forth, hitting the ropes. Great styles on both ends. Here's a
Oh, a glancing boot from Mortis.
trying to moonsault that time. Mordos got the foot up.
Oh, look at that, you could see Mystico lying in wait because of it. Smart decision from the veteran.
Mystico hits the ropes again. On the top.
Hold on, this could be it.
Yes, the Mystico.
You could drink this in round and round. And when the time was right, pulling the large amount down, driving with his hips, and securing an immediate attack. Mystico with a big victory, building some momentum ahead of the Casino Gauntlet match, less than 48 hours away.
No doubt that Mystico, if his number is called, like I said, would be a factor in the Casino Gauntlet.
Oh, yeah, Mystico, that's right. I'm you. Yeah, because all you do is clap like a seal and look like an absolute idiot, El Jabroni. And what's this? You remember this? Yeah, this is the mask of yours that I ripped clean off your stupid skull. See, I know you're all excited. You think you're going to show into All In Texas for the Casino Gauntlet match, and you're going to get in the way of me and my AEW World Championship live for you tonight. That's not happening. You're not going to
Ooh.
pin Mark Briscoe within 3 seconds of the bell having rung.
Natasha Crown fan, how you doing? Thank you for the follow.
Mystico,
Did I say that right?
I'm gonna keep collecting your masks until I have each and every single one of them, until you have no choice but to show the world your ugly face. And I'm gonna prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that my name is
Whoa.
Friedman, and I'm better than you. And you know it.
Is that like music, Tony? Not your jam, huh? Takes you back to your Neil Diamond days.
Hooah.
2 days from now,
no gauntlet match. And I'm coming to win. I don't care who shows up. I'm coming to win. Been in the game for 25 years now. It's what I do. It's business. But at this point, it's become personal. MJF, you piece of shit. Hey, I knew you was going to invoke my brother's name. I called you out on it before you even did it. I was hoping that I'd be numb to it. But you know what? It's been 24 hours, and every minute that goes by, I get more and more pissed off. Knowing that my sister-in-law, my nephew, my nieces, my mom and my dad were sitting there watching the TV while you disrespected my brother, disrespected my family. So Saturday, told you what my plan is, to win. But Sunday, I got to come back home to Delaware. And whether I win or not, I want to look my family in the eyes and I'm going to say, I ain't let that shit fly. MJF, at this point, I have got to whoop your ass.
Damn, you're sitting there waiting for it and waiting for it. When he finally gets you with it, it's like, damn, he ready to kill this motherfucker. He should not have said what he said about his brother. Like, just don't do it. Don't bring up Jay Briscoe. Don't bring him up. He said, at this point, I just gotta whoop your ass. Okay, we're still on commercial. I'll be right back. Uh-oh, Death Rider's in the house.
What the hell was that? What kind of baby crap was that? You got a Texas death match on Saturday, kiddo. You better get your head screwed on straight. That ain't no cowboy I've ever seen.
Hangman! You're no cowboy! You're a... You're a punk!
And I'll give you this, Hangman. Smartest decision you ever made was telling your family to stay home on Saturday and not come to All In. Here's the difference between me. Cowboy shit. We're gonna see some real cowboy shit on Saturday, huh? Here's the difference between me and Hangman Page. After Saturday night, I will make no apologies and I will have no regrets. You got 48 hours, cowboy. You are Texas dead.
Wow. I've never seen anyone like that walking back and forth in front of the fans, not going in the ring to answer what he just saw. My God, what a match it's going to be Saturday afternoon.
Moxley is beside himself. He said there will be no apologies after what I do to Hangman Page.
This Saturday afternoon, live on pay-per-view, all in Texas. It's for everything. The Texas Deathmatch.
You know it's gonna go hard, no matter what people say. John Moxley versus Hangman Page in a Texas Death Match, it's gonna go hard. It went hard the first time they fucking did it, and he hung that motherfucker, okay?
Okay, so we know that you're going to be watching All In this Saturday, but here's how you can watch and play for $10K in prizes for free.
Tell them stay from DraftKings. Sign up on DraftKings.com. Use promo code AEW and answer multiple choice questions.
Like, will the Death Riders be involved in the World Championship match?
Or how many Snapdragon suplexes Omega will hit on Okada.
Will Tony or Mercedes go for that first pinfall attempt?
Answer right and your share of the 10K prize pool will be heading your way. Great job, Steve from DraftKings. Thanks, RJ, from nothing.
his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
What's up, dog? What's up, motherfucker? How's it going, brother? Watching Collision since we couldn't catch Dynamite last night, which I still haven't watched it. I'm gonna try to watch it tomorrow night. Shooting the shit. Shit, just got done eating some pizza, man. Chilling in for the night. Gonna finish this show and that'll be it. Get tomorrow over with so I can have the fucking weekend off. No, not always. If we're talking WWE, well, today is Thursday, huh? Gunther, definitely for Saturday Night Main Event. Seth Rollins. What are the other matches? So yeah, I'm going for Gunther. I'm going for Seth Rollins. What else do we have on Saturday night? For AEW, Tony Storm better win. Hangman Adam Page better win. Surprisingly, I want Okada to win. Just so that he could turn around and lose to Takeshita. Tag team titles, I really don't care who wins that one because they haven't made the tag team division seem like it matters for a long time now. What else we got this weekend? Nice wrestling collection setup. Are you talking about the stuff in the back? I appreciate it. Got a couple of mini titles back there. Got a t-shirt at the bottom. Right there. That is signed by Sting himself. Saw him last month. I'm probably going to go see him again in 2 more months. So we might get something else signed. But so far, I've only been to AEW shows. I'd like to go to a WWE one, but they're so goddamn overpriced. I probably never will get the chance to. So. I'd like to, but again, money.
What's up with you, baby? Hey, man, hey, I think my dog sent us the line. Make sure y'all go over there. Make sure y'all go over there and tell him, plug your motherfucking baby fish 25% off on whatever he's selling. He ain't selling shit, but 25%. And in that main event, last week we had both qualified to go to the number one.
Only been AEW once last year. Yeah, I went last year. I've been to 3 AEW shows. Jimmy and Solo, and then Randy and Drew. I'm going Drew, just because it'll kind of lean more into Randy turning into a heel. Because let's be honest, Randy's going to be a heel at some point. And then Jimmy and Solo. Solo's definitely going to win that one. It's been a while since I've done a TNA watch along. I try to keep up for the Hardys because I love the Hardys. Other than that, I just don't care too much for TNA. I liked it because Mike Santana is there, but right now he's probably about to head to WWE, so I'll get my feel for him over there. But honestly, not a big fan of TNA. Just because, you know, I already consume enough WWE, already consume enough AEW. Adding a third show to the week, it's just a little ridiculous. It's hard. I'd like to go to a TNA show. It's not that it's bad or anything. It's just it's a lot to keep up with throughout the week. But I try to, you know, keep up with TNA every now and then. Yeah, man. You looks like you've been all over the world with these shows. Been all over the place. Not all over the world. What am I saying? Unless you got money like that. If you got money like that, let us know. Yeah, we're probably going to get all these teams plus the Hurt Syndicate this weekend. So it's probably going to be a 5-way tag team match. Favorite wrestling game? Man, I've got literally all of them. I've literally got all of them over there. SmackDown versus Raw, or no, SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. It's just great to go back to it. And then SmackDown, Shut Your Mouth, when they still had Jeff Hardy in the game, because he's not in Here Comes the Pain. They kind of replaced him with Rey Mysterio, because that's when Rey Mysterio came along, but, you know, if Jeff Hardy could have been in Here Comes the Pain, that would have been, like, the most perfect fucking video game. Yes, Jeff Hardy makes a difference in video games, y'all. I'm just saying. Wrestling wise, I got to meet Jack Swagger / Hager, whatever you want to call him. I actually met what's his fucking name? Hacksaw Jim Duggan last month. Saw him at the hotel I was staying in. We talked in the elevator. Saw Mick Foley. Saw Lita. Lita was fucking awesome. Who else have I seen? Pretty much it. No, we got to meet Saraya. Saraya was awesome. Got to meet Saraya. Got to meet Jimmy Jacobs. Rob Van Dam. I got to meet him literally at fucking 7 o'clock in the morning, and I smoked a joint with him. How could I fucking forget? I have a picture to prove it too. I called him John Claude Van Damme. I don't think he liked that too much, but he still took a picture with me. Hell fucking yeah, that was a great moment. And then, of course, getting to meet Saraya, that was a great moment too. Oh yeah, who have you met? legends have you met, brother? That's where it's at, is meeting the legends. Like, that's always the best part. Ooh, Oh, turn the mic up a bit. My bad, Tony Hayes. Appreciate that, the Hendrix poster. I got that from old boss of mine. Hope you're still in the chat. YouTube takes a second to pick up for a reason. I don't know why. But we are streaming on Twitch and YouTube, just so you guys know. Hold up. Is TNA still live on YouTube? Because if that's a thing still, I might start watching TNA again. Yes, Tony Hayes says, greeting everyone. Tony Hayes, do you hit the haze? Are you a fan of the haze? That seems better. Awesome. Sorry about that. But yeah, you know, in my opinion, I feel like Collision is it's better suited for Thursdays. Having a regular wrestling show on a weekend, like Saturday or Sunday, nobody wants to watch wrestling on the weekends unless it's a pay-per-view, you know? We don't even like to watch Saturday night commercials because all it is commercials on a Saturday. So, yeah. He said, you mean 4-foot bongs? Yes, sir. Cheers. Yes, sir. 4-foot bongs, man. That's why it always helps to have a friend. That way you can be up here with it and he can be down there lighting it. Hooah. Yeah, I think, again, we got this All-Star. I can't stand All-Star. 8-man tag. We got Jet Speed. We got the father and stepson connection. We got the Hollywood Balds. And then we've got, who else is over there? FTR. Yeah. I think it's going to be a 5-way this weekend between all those teams for those titles. If anyone in the chat's going to be watching All In, we'll be doing the watch along this weekend for All In. And then we will be here Sunday for Evolution. Oh yeah, because you got to have both hands on it, bro. I'm kidding. No, it's a better experience. You know, it's the right way to do it. Yes, sir. One lights, one smokes. Exactly. It's a requirement. But yeah, guys, again, for those of you who've been watching, me and the wife, we are building a house currently in a small little town about 15 minutes from here. So streaming has been a little, off here lately just because, I've been trying to get that done. But yeah, once it's done, we got about 2 more months of that. Once it's done, man, the streams will go back to normal. We'll be doing more throughout the week, getting those games in. We just finished Last of Us Part 1. Still working on Spider-Man 2. about to go back to Red Dead Redemption 2. And hopefully start Last of Us 2 soon, so yeah. Also, we do the wrestling 2K shows every week, almost every day. E-Feds on Tuesdays. No, E-Feds are on Mondays and Thursdays. For those of you who have community characters that might want to be shined out there, a little spotlight. Unless you have really long arms. I've seen it done once back in '96. How old are you, brother? I'm a '94 baby. So you probably got me beat by some years. You probably sold my dealers their stuff when they sold it to me. That's like, I don't know why, but anytime someone references like getting high back in the day, I think of Half Baked. It's like, you ever see the back of a $20 bill, man? You ever see the back of a $20 bill on weed? It's like, what the fuck's he doing in that bush, man? I don't know. He said, too old to die young. Hey, man, there you go. There you go. Too old to die young. I feel like that's a movie somewhere. Too old to die young. Hooah. Oh, that was a beautiful kick. Mike Bailey is like a fucking Mortal Kombat character. The speedball. He takes a hit backstage and he comes out here with that mullet and he kicks ass. Oh, damn. That was mostly knees on the fucking ground. But yeah, we're probably going to meet Sting again in the next 2 months. I'm hoping the Hardys show up to this event because they showed up to it last year. I would love to fucking meet them. I got to see them wrestle. I just didn't get to meet them like in person. So I hope I get to meet them this time. Been watching wrestling since early 1980s. Oh, golden age guy right here. Okay, okay. Who's your favorite wrestler of that era? I say 80s, late 90s. Well, 80s, early 90s. How about that? Huh. Fuck you, Hercules. I'm not saying that. Huh. Oh, beautiful kick, beautiful kick. Oh. Yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage for sure. I tell you, I honestly feel like Macho Man was better than Hulk Hogan. Somebody in a crowd has a counter program these nuts sign. What the fuck? Hey. Best heel? Okay, okay. Honky Tonk Man, just a straight up asshole. I mean, he wasn't like Ted DiBiase where he would just, shove $100,000 in your fucking mouth at the end of a match. Pay you to do stupid, embarrassing things. Demolition were great. They were, what's the word? Innovators. They were, yeah. But then they came out with, what was the knockoff team of Demolition? Because they got rid of Demolition, or something happened with Demolition, and then they brought in a team that were like just like them. They were kind of rip-offs. I can't remember who they were. They didn't last long either. Was it the Powers of Pain? No, I can't remember at the moment. He said he watched the Mega Powers rise and then implode. Damn. That's crazy. Oh, God. Okay, that's what it was. They got rid of, I think Axe left, and then they brought Crush, and Crush was only around for a little while, and then they got rid of Crush to bring back Axe again or something. There was something with them, because I remember they had, like, the concussion lawsuit against WWE back then, and, like, WWE, like, blackballed them forever. Dude, what the fuck is Kyle O'Reilly doing? Oh my god, I can't stand this stuff, man. These Costco guys, they gotta go. Road Warrior was awesome. Yeah, when Hogan put his hands on Miss Elizabeth, man, nope, you don't do that. Yeah, it's like in Pulp Fiction. Remember when Samuel and Travolta are sitting there talking about the guy that homeboy beat up because he gave his wife a foot massage, right? You don't do that. You don't touch another woman's wife's feet. You just don't do certain things. When you pick Miss Elizabeth up like that, in front of Randy like that, man, you just don't do it. Hulk knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. Man, it's sad what happened with Elizabeth and Macho Man back in the day. Ask your doctor about a drug that might not be good for you. Oh, yeah, storytelling back then was like top tier. Like they got too goofy with it later on, you know? And then it picked back up in the late 90s. And then in the 2000s, you know, it kind of got aggressive because it was the ruthless aggression. But it got aggressive. And then after 2010, they just stopped trying. Like, they just stopped trying. Yeah, me growing up in the 90s, I was hooked on that shit. The Hardys, the Dudleys, Edge and Christian, you had The Rock, you had Austin, Angle, Badass, Undertaker, Kane, dude, those were my guys. Like, I grew up with those guys. You know, you had the Triple H led DX. I can see that, you know, AEW being hard to watch. Just for the fact that you're a fan of the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s. One thing I hear a lot on why it's hard for, you know, older fans to watch, it's because there's not a lot of selling. I get that. And there's not at times. But for me, it's more of combat sports. Like, they're going in it and they're giving their all. And it's stupid sometimes when they get hit with the move, they fall down and then literally kip up to do a move and then they fall back down. It's so dumb. But man, it's more mature. It's more hardcore for me. It's like ECW with $1 million budget. And that's what I like. But hey, to each his own. You know, I get it. Because sometimes it's hard for me to watch, and I love it.
You know what? I made a lot of mistakes in my career, but I would say the biggest one so far has been trusting
Yeah, WWE 90s were, for me, they were great. Okay, they're just gonna show up and just take the match, huh? Stokely is amazing. He's like a pit bull. No. He's like a chihuahua who thinks he's a pit bull. But he's really got the bark to back it up. Like, he bites like a fucking pit bull. But he ain't no pit bull. He is a chihuahua. But you don't want to get bit by this chihuahua. Yeah, this Gabe kid, man, he's a fucking psycho. Gabe Kid, a part of the Death Riders, I like it. I loved Lucha Underground. That Lucha Underground was perfect. It was perfect. Like, there was nothing wrong with that show. It was the drama that you wanted from WWE and the combat sport that you got from like a New Japan or a Mexico. It was perfect. It was like a Spanish soap opera with wrestling, and I was like, what the fuck? The fact that it's dead is it's sad. Yeah, Lucha Underground was amazing. We met people like Ricochet, Jeff Cobb, Brian Cage, Swerve Strickland came out of... Man, there was so many people in Lucha Underground. Lucha Underground was amazing. Yeah, I thought it was different. Like, I never thought it was weird. I just thought, like, yo, this is crazy. This is not regular, Mexican wrestling. Like, this is different. And then it was on Netflix for a while, so I thought it was going to do good and continue, but no, it fell off, and it's sad. The stories were just... It was literally like watching an actual TV show take place, and then, like, we're going to go out there and wrestle in a ring later. Good shit. The Gift of the Gods was really cool. You had to collect all those little pendants to put into it. Yeah, it was different. The Aztec Warfare, that was awesome. No, it was not regular at all. It was like there was a wrestling show back in the day, like back in the 90s, called like XZW or something like that. It came on MTV. It was only on for a while, but it looked like a pre-start for like Lucha Underground, what like Lucha Underground became. Like, it's crazy. Damn! Yo, Gabe Kidd is a hard hitter. Yeah, Rey Mysterio was in there. Chavo Guerrero was there for a little while. It was great. It was a great show.
I love sports.
He loves sports. We'll be right back, guys. I'm going to take this down to the wife. The glove at the end. Are you talking about like at the very end? Because I never finished it. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, the glove. I think the glove was like for I think that ended up with Karrion Kross. He was known as the White Rabbit there, right? I could be wrong. Yes, the White Rabbit. That was, dude, he was different back then, man. Like, Karrion Kross has always seemed like one of those guys who, they can change themselves everywhere they go. Paul London was there? What the hell? Did not know that. Yeah, like I said, I never actually finished it. Thunder Rosa was there, Io Sky was there, Kyrie was there. My favorite match from Lucha Underground. Pentagon versus Vampiro. That match was amazing. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and rewatch the last season. I think that's when I stopped watching. Oh, what a chop. Oh. Yeah, that was that light tube across Vampiro's head. That was sick. God damn. Dude, Shibata is not somebody to fuck with. Those chops are just hard. Dude, that's a Chris Benoit chop right there if I ever heard one. Yeah, the story build was even better when he became his master at the end. That was awesome. I would not be dropping Shibata on his goddamn head, but okay. Yeah, when Rey Fenix had his rivalry against Mil Muertes, that was good stuff. When that woman turned on him, dude, that was good stuff. Statlander. Yeah, Mil Muertes was amazing. He was a brute. He was a titan. Dario Cueto, man. Matanza. His brother Matanza. Fucking Jeff Cobb. The Red Bull and his... Dude, like, I'm telling you, they had everything down to a T in that fucking show. You know, like, everything had a meaning. They used that environment, man. Like, it was great. Was Dario's dad just Dario with white hair? I can't remember. Or was that when he came back crazy? Oh, look at that. The women get to close out the show. Thank you, Tony. If only you'd put Athena on Dynamite. Yes, okay. I thought so. Yeah, he wasn't fooling anybody. Throwing a couple links in the chat for those of y'all watching who want to follow all things Sinister Classic and check out the Discord and everything else we do. Yeah, poor Athena. She gets treated like shit by TK. Why, dude? I don't know. Like, man, for me, I'm not trying to be that person, but you know, for me, being of black and Hispanic descent, or not descent, just race. I feel like he doesn't care too much for certain people, if you know what I'm. Because come on, he never pushed Proud and Powerful. He never pushed Athena. He never really pushed a Private Party. He never really pushed. It's just for me, I don't, because that's the thing. Athena is so good. Why would you not push that woman? You push everyone else from Ring of Honor who's a champion, but you don't push her. Do you not like women? Do you just you never push Thunder Rosa the way you should push her? Thunder Rosa's a star. Like, let her go to WWE. She'd be a star tomorrow. Okay. But like, I don't get it. Is it just me, or do you kind of feel what I'm throwing out there? Is he a little bit like Vince? I don't know. Do you think WWE would bring her back as Ember Moon? I don't think she would ever go back there as her, because they wasted her, and I'm pretty sure they rehired her and then let her go again. So fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. It's not going to happen again. That's like Dakota Kai. She got fired twice. She's never going back. Yeah, I'm not saying he's a racist. I'm kind of saying, he pushes more, he doesn't care to push, I don't know. But yeah, he's a dumbass. He's a big dumbass. I won't even say it's race. I honestly feel he just doesn't care for women's wrestling. Because let's be honest, like when he came on the scene, it was all about. Well, yeah, I was thinking about Swerve, but come on, Swerve pushed himself. Swerve didn't need Tony Khan, but I feel like it's a woman thing. He's always talked about the great matches with Jericho and Eddie Guerrero and ECW, and he's never really put women's wrestling out there like he cares about it, and I don't think he does. Well, something else that they have in common, they're also ex-WWE people, so he wants to push ex-WWE people versus pushing his actual homegrown talent. But then again, so is Ember Moon. She's ex-WWE, so why is she not getting pushed? I don't get it. It's got to be women. It's got to be women. I don't know. Me personally, being Puerto Rican, I feel offended he never pushed Santana. Look at Santana now. It's just a personal thing. But yeah, I just don't get it, man. Like Chris Statlander, why isn't she pushed better? Athena, why isn't she pushed better? Jamie Hayter, why wasn't she pushed better? Nyla Rose, of all people, she's fucking one of your first champions. Why isn't she pushed better? Like, I don't get it. I wouldn't say he has no idea, because let's be honest, if he had no idea, this company would not be 5 years old. He would have lost it in like the first 3 years, in my opinion. You could run this shit better than him. I probably could, because I know what it takes for people to, tune in every week, and it's story, it's attention to detail. When we had our AEW come around the first time, they had Scorpio Sky go out there and rescue Christopher Daniels from getting beaten up from starting his tag team match with Kazarian. And Christopher Daniels couldn't wrestle, so what they do, they had Scorpio Sky. Hey, you just came up out of nowhere, you're a part of the tag team, you're going to sub in there for him. He's like, I'm not even in no gear. Let me grab this medical tape over here that the medical team brought out here with Christopher. Let me put this on real quick and let me get in the ring and whoop some ass. Attention to detail. Like, they don't do it no more. Exactly. Mike Santana is top notch and he never got a fair push. Him and Ortiz had their fucking feud match on Friday Night Rampage and no one fucking saw it. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, yeah, we know he's got unlimited funds, and that's the thing. He's got unlimited funds. He's buying up all these people and throwing them all in fucking tag team matches. Oh, he is. He's WWE bound. He's gonna own NXT in the next couple months.
Yeah. I'm more fired up than ever.
What a match it is going to be, and the winner, of course, will get a world title shot. Let's see what goes on here in this women's.
So, Chris, if it does go beyond the two of you, though, do you have any strategy having been in a casino gauntlet match before?
I mean, I'm just gonna beat up whoever. I'm gonna beat up. I'm gonna.
Nah, I'd like to see him as Intercontinental Champion. He is a workhorse champion. U.S. title, don't get me wrong, it's a good title, but I feel like the greats, you know, your Scott Hall, your Shawn Michaels, Brett, Mr. Perfect, you know, hell, Dolph Ziggler, The Miz, Rey Mysterio, people, Jeff Hardy, Intercontinental Championship. If you can't be world champion, be the Intercontinental Champion. Because back in the day, the Intercontinental Champion was basically like your secondary world title. It meant something.
Well, with Athena and face off in that four-way, Athena's a little unknown territory for me.
Yeah, that's one thing I love about Razor Ramon. He might have not have been the world champ, but he was a great Intercontinental Champion.
She's strong. She's
The
fierce.
bad guy.
That's what fitness matches. Strong, fierce, talented.
I still want to see Mark Briscoe versus The Miz in WWE. Mark Briscoe versus The Miz. That would be different. Oh, I haven't even purchased All In yet. Yeah, the U.S. title was like the workhorse title for WCW back in the day. You know, Sting, Ric Flair, Dustin.
Explaining what doesn't need to be said or
Sorry to get everybody upset here. 1, 2, and a 2 count. But we know, as we mentioned earlier, tomorrow, Ring of Honor
Slammiversary. You know what? We might try to cover that.
the Dallas Metroplex. It is going to be, don't forget, it is going to be at the Esports Stadium where we have many great events earlier. And that is going to be
There's your money there, Chris, tomorrow night. Athena loses the Ring of Honor Women's title.
I mean, have you seen her reign? She's the forever champion. Like I said, we used to be good friends. I don't think tomorrow's the day.
Oh, nice to bet against Athena on her home turf as well here in Dallas.
In fact, she is a native of this area. Had her high school graduation, I understand, right here in this arena years ago. A reign of 943 days of Ring of Honor Women's World Champion. That's astounding.
That is astounding. And it buries Brian Danielson.
Are they not doing AEW on fucking Triller TV?
Made his hand with her power on display. You know that Chris Statlander, who's with us, is watching closely.
Either one on Mike Satano will make me happy. Yeah, I'll be a happy person to see him on the main roster. Especially on Raw. He would be perfect for Raw.
Tony, I've also done that too. I'm just as strong, if not stronger, than
Born Nasty is Mr. Mike Santana.
more than a woman. Well, so she's definitely the closest.
But wait a second. Coming up.
when he gets to NXT, it will be North American title for a short while. Then the NXT title, and then the main roster. Yeah. I give him about 6 months on NXT before he hits the main roster. Because he's a star, man. He is a fucking star. He can go in the ring, he can talk, and he's got a great look. The Miz can work with anyone. Oh yeah, he's the gatekeeper for WWE. You got to go through him before you can go through anyone else.
Stay with it as long as it takes here tonight. Live on Collision as Julia Hart gets in for the first time in. And she's got one tied up.
This is why the chicken farmer Mark Briscoe versus Upper Class Miz would be a fun story. Okay, okay. Even the kids would like it. Okay. He said the chicken farmer. Versus $1,000 toilet paper. What the fuck? Holy shit. Yo, Thekla would be great in NXT. Toothless Mark. They could sell those fucking those fake teeth out there to the kids. Yeah, it'd be money. God damn, she headbutted the hell out of her. Wow. Cha-ching, yeah, that's all WWE cares about is cha-ching. That's why they're about to get Danhausen. They're gonna make Danhausen a millionaire. Pounce! didn't see it coming. Man, Julia Hart needs to either pull that person out further, or she needs to start executing that moonsault a little bit closer, because she always misses it.
Everyone's trying to make a statement today.
Absolutely, there are some good call, Chris Statlander. Trying to make a statement.
Well, as the former TBS champion, Chris, perhaps I thought you might want him to face Mercedes Moné if you get the chance.
I mean, if I'm feeling petty that day, Nigel, I might want to.
That's a fair point. Petty, you are not.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see who wins.
At least these women are real ladies.
Very awkward landing for Shirakawa.
As in, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Oh, Thekla and Julia Hart as a tag team would be great.
Poisonous spider in her lair. Oh, but wait a second. Amanada pulling her out before she can strike. And this is personal
Hey, to each his own. To each his own. I just like her because she's a big bitch and she's funny. And she can go in the ring. Other than that, I think the last time we saw Nyla Rose on TV, she got cake thrown in her face, and all you could hear as they panned away from her was her in the background like, "Bitch, I love cake." What? Okay. Okay.
right in the center there. Was the version of the Iron Octopus with the strength. The babe with the
Uh-oh.
unable to execute. Extending switch. Knee to the face of Julia Hart. Babe with the power.
Oh, beautiful power bomb. Actually, she's not been around since they were in Oklahoma, and Oklahoma said they didn't want her in their city no more. So yeah, she hasn't been around since that. Because we got to see her live. I thought she was cool live. Her music is awesome. Her get up is awesome. But Oklahoma, they were not a fan of Nyla Rose. Oh, but I am a fan of Sky Blue. My goodness.
Chris Statlander are left, and of course, Megan Bain are in the casino gauntlet, secured their 1 and 2 spots.
The momentum, the Willow Nightingale may have built, picking up the win. Wait a second.
We're gonna get some more of the ladies in.
Oh, what is Anna J? Okay, okay.
Swinging at anything they can connect with. Look at this. And now Penelope Ford's getting involved.
It's a Donnybrook. All over the place. Wait a second.
Fans,
Damn, okay. I don't mind the women's brawl at all. I can't wait for this fucking casino gauntlet. Chris Statlander in the ring with Megan Bain again. We can do it. Huh? That was a good way to end the show. Very nice. Okay, guys. I think it's time for me to get out of here so I can get some sleep, get my last day of working tomorrow, and go out and build on the house again. I will be uploading another video while I'm out there. We do have one on YouTube. It's a little fuzzy, but you can kind of get the idea of it. Yeah, I'll be doing a little bit of that this weekend. We'll be covering All In and covering Evolution. It's a Pier 6 brawl. My God. My God. Oh my God, it's Stone Cold. Yeah. But yeah, we'll be here for AEW and we'll be here for Evolution. I'm not sure if we'll do Saturday night. It just depends. I might just try to go live for the Goldberg match just to see what happens, okay? Because if they take that belt off Gunther and give it to Goldberg, I'm going to be very sad. Not a fan of Goldberg, you know. He was cool back in the day, but he's a one-trick pony, let's be honest. Don't appreciate what he did to Bret Hart either, and then, like, doesn't even care that he did it. But hey, that's just me. That's just my opinion. But I do want to see Gunther beat him in like 3 minutes. That would be classic. And then have Seth Rollins go out there and cash in. Stone Cold, Stone Cold, Stone Cold. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I want to see. And then I'll probably, like I said, I'll try to go live just depending on what time it starts. Because I know AEW is going to be like 5 hours long for their goddamn pay-per-view, which I can't stand those long-ass pay-per-views, but it is what it is. Can't complain. Can't complain. But, yeah, we're about to get out of here. Before we do, you know what? I ain't played music in a while on the stream. Just because wrestling in general, as a whole, has just been bleh. But, I'm going to leave you guys with one of my favorite songs for the stream on here. Let's see, where's the... Again, guys, those of y'all coming in for the first time, a lot of great content on YouTube and Twitch. We're on both of them. Streaming both platforms at the moment. All of the stuff, though, goes to YouTube. So if you want to see anything of what we've done before, we got multiple playlists on there, from Last of Us to Star Wars to Hogwarts Legacy. We try to do a little bit of all of it. But, yeah. Just need more time. Need more time in the world. But, come on. Not that one. Here we go. But, yeah. What you gotta do, indeed we shall. I appreciate you being the conversation basically tonight, Tony Hayes. I appreciate you showing up, following, and just having a good ass conversation, man. You know? And, you know, just two people talking, different opinions, similar opinions. It's always great. Appreciate that. But yeah, tomorrow's Friday. We'll try to do... We might look at SmackDown, I'm not sure yet. It just depends on how I feel. Because I'll probably be out there working on a lot tomorrow, so probably just do a video out there. I got the comic book Predator versus Black Panther. Ooh, that sounds very interesting. Sounds like that's gonna be a good one. The Black Panther versus the Predator. Could you imagine like an actual fucking movie? Like how crazy that would be. Like, how do you hunt the Black Panther? You can't hunt the Black Panther. He hunts you. So that Predator's gonna be in for one. Like, no joke. I'm pretty sure they did a comic where the Hulk was taken over by the alien, the Xenomorph. So, yeah, thank God tomorrow's Friday. I know it. I'm so fucking ready for the weekend. We'll be off this weekend. Like I said, we'll be getting our wrestling in. We'll be trying to play some other games. Red Dead, Last of Us, Spider-Man. We'll get all that good stuff in for you guys. But guys, I appreciate y'all as always. Holding it down. Keeping the conversations going. And just being cool as shit. Wolverine versus Predator. I bet that's fucking awesome. There's a YouTube channel called Bat in the Sun where they do cosplay live action fights. The Predator versus Wolverine was fucking awesome. Maybe you should look into them. Wolverine versus Batman. Cool. Batman versus Darth Vader. They do good shit. But guys, until next time, y'all take it easy. Keep it too sweet. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace. He said Predator versus Spider-Man. That'd be... Predator versus anybody would be cool. Predator versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, and he get his ass kicked. I'll see you guys later.